All right, ladies and gentlemen, hi, it's Dark Elf Shadow Kid. I don't care who you are. I took a good look at the mirror, and the first thing I said when I did that is like, dang, that's a good looking King of Triple B. God's gift the mobile game, the eighth creation, many other fancy titles. But I also looked at my Raid Shadow Legends roster, and I'm like, all right, enough is enough. It's time to push ourselves to the limit and finally take on two of the most hated dungeons in Raid. Today we're tackling the Shogun. But I need you guys, before you do that, you can't tackle this until you tackle that QR code or link down below if you're a new player. New players, you're gonna get, when you use my link or QR code, you're gonna get 4 champions right away to start your roster off. The best giveaway of all time, confirmed by me, myself, and I. We're gonna get you a free legendary Kurata right away. Then we're gonna get you a beautiful Ugo at level 15, Tagore at level 30, and of course, Deacon Armstrong at level 40. So, my friends, you're gonna have to excuse me a little bit. This I have a good reason. I think the other day I made a video about taking on the Spider Den, finally at the highest tier. That was me being lazy. I at least have an excuse for these two fellas right here. The problem is, as we've discussed many times, with all the events going on, the tournaments, the problem is all the events to get the new legendaries, whatever Titan events, it circles around basically these 4 dungeons right here. And if you're spending your energy in other areas like the Minotaur or the Potion Keeps, you're more or less, I don't want to say you're wasting energy, because of course you can time it well with the clan versus clan, for example. But the thing is, it's hard to make the time with the limited resources to make your way to things like these two right here. Now, recently they tried making some adjustments to make it a bit more, how do I say, you're getting more bang for buck, right? For the resource you spend. Like, for example, we have a Gear Ascension tournament, right? So they're bringing out new events that kind of reward you for going into these different, you know, Sand Devil, Phantom Shogun. And this is actually the first one that I did. Because we have a big prison event going on. I was like, oh, I'll take the extra 40. And of course, you get some soul stones here and some mythical, you know, fragments or whatever those are called there. So, all right, they're finally giving us more incentive, but it really sucks. I wish they would have these Gear Ascension tournaments for the Sand Devil and the Shogun be tied in to the monthly fusion, the fragment summons, the Titan events and whatnot. I think if that happened, I would be way more on top. But today, I'm forcing myself to max out the Shogun. And I have to give a shout out to the 2 characters that are finally telling me, bro, we gotta get there. First off, Titus Blackplume, game-changing character. This is like the first character, like, all right. As you can tell, I have a lot of characters, but I don't have a lot of Ascended gear, because honestly, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. Until like just the past few days, I pretty much ignored the Shogun and Sand Devil this whole time. And again, the funniest thing is, I've been able to do pretty darn good in this game without needing them, right?
Pretty good.
So at least there's that. I'm doing pretty decently, you know, I'm doing great in the clan boss, decent in Hydra, you know, Chimera, all the other shenanigans out there. But the thing is just that, again, with limited energy, that's shared across all the dungeons, never really made time to go around and, you know, ascend the gear. But Titus Blackplume was like, bro, we got to do something about it, right? You know, so getting like more resistance on the gear. Of course, I wish we got more speed on this. We didn't do so. And also upgrading these on top of it down here. Although I probably should have done more crit damage there. That was probably a boo-boo on my part. Anyways, I got kind of drunk on all my new pieces for the Ascended gear. And I'm like, I'm just going to go all willy-nilly. So besides that, those 2 characters, Dolan Foulbeard, as well as Titus Blackplume, convinced me. Look at that. 60% plus 20%. You got to admit, feels good in the noggin when you're getting all those extra things. I wish it wasn't so random too. It kind of sucks when you don't get the right speed or, you know, the right the stat, and you have to hope you can kind of rework it. That part's a little bit annoying, but I digress. Those 2 champions, the prison event, and the last thing that kind of incentivized me to finally get my butt in gear is the Marius missions. Because here you're required, is it Marius, right? Yeah, Marius. He has the first few tiers of Sand Devil and Shogun, and I've been slacking ever since I got Arbiter. Again, kind of got a little bit lazy. It's like, I'll take a bit of a break, and the 1 month turns into 2, 3, 4, and I'm like, all right, we need to be making progress towards these things here.
It's about time.
So all those things turned out to be the perfect storm, where today, I'm hoping, we're gonna be maxing out the Phantom Shogun's Grove. Been having a very good time so far, climbing these. And we're hoping that today is the day where we can finally get the job done. Here's the team that's been working well for me so far, on auto for those other tiers. Basically, so far, as I've been noticing, the Phantom goes for He-Man, which kind of works out well, leaving my Ninja alone over here. And then Ninja just, well, tears through them like it's no one's business. With Thrall keeping the team alive, Lady Mikage's got Smite, Cardiel's got Revives in case things go wrong. And you know what? I'm just gonna throw it on auto. Let's see if these bad boys can get the job done. So yeah, see, he usually goes for He-Man, which works out for me, and He-Man can't really do crap now. He just kind of sits there, which is fine by me. And then all we gotta do, look at Ninja. Boom, 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 slice, 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 slice. Getting some big damage out there, come on. All right, there we go, yeah, He-Man. Basically just a punching dummy at this point. We're gonna reduce the cooldowns. Here comes the cleanse, the revives here. Ninja still slicing and dicing. Can we get some smite on him? Come on, Lady Mikage. Why is there no smite on him? Did we miss out on the opportunity? We already utilize it. Wasn't paying attention. There we go, halfway through, give or take. Come on, keep it pushing. Look at the damage Ninja brings. Although I outgrew him in my Demon Lord now, moved on to Titus Black Plume. Dude, Ninja is killer here. Did his job. Smite, there we go, kicking in the fact, revive in play. And look at this. Game, set, match. Ladies and gentlemen, Hiles Dark Elves, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, so I sing, we did it. Yay! I'm feeling good. You know, it's nice getting my butt in gear, taking a look in the mirror, and like, how can I inspire the masses to be a better gamer when I'm not taking on the highest tiers in this game? But again, I don't know how often I'm going to be tapping into these dungeons. It's just, energy is so limited. And it's gonna take away from energy I need to level up champions or to do the dungeons for the monthly titans, you know, the fusions, the fragments, whatever the case might be. I really hope that maybe since they started adding new tournaments for Shogun and the Sand Devil, maybe they start connecting it to those, you know, monthly fusions, fragments, titan events, whatever the case might be. And now, I think this is basically the last dungeon I gotta max out, well, ignoring the normal stuff, right, on the other things here. Sand Devil Necropolis. Now, I'm having a little bit harder of a time on this one. I know the trick in general. I think I need to tune the speeds a bit. This has done the job. Shout out to Ninja. Shout out. But the problem is, eventually my Godseeker Annery Cheese with her revive stops working. I think I got to make her faster, but I have to look more into that. So another time, I'll be tackling this, but wanted to share the milestone. This game, artifacts are so important. The nice thing about this game, there is no gearing system tradition like if you played Marvel Strike Force Galaxy of Heroes. The mods in this game are essentially the gear. And if your gear piece that you equip suck, well, the character's gonna kinda suck. And getting the Ascension takes that boost of power to the next freaking level. And boy, I'm already starting to feel it. Dolan Foulbeard with that extra 20% attack on him feels good. Now, if I can somehow fix this, let's see. Can I fix this right now? No, we can't fix it now. It sucks. Well, we're gonna need to get some more of those. Anyways, I digress. Stay on top of your gear grind. Stay tuned. Hopefully to lock in that Sand Devil thing. I feel like that's probably between the two. The Sand Devil's a bit more important overall than the Phantom Shogun. But it is a lot more difficult, whereas the Shogun, pretty much no problem. I haven't dropped a single battle since I kind of focused on it the past day or so. Anyways, I need you guys to focus up now. Use the link down below. Scan the freaking QR code up above. We're going to hook you up with a lot of free champions to start your journey in Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you guys are having a great time. Hope life is treating you well. And you guys know when you're around here and we're together with this beautiful opportunity in this great, great galaxy, you know I'm going to be saying how it's great to be in the Empire today. Oh, it's great to be in the Empire.